Well then, so I guess I can't hold it off any longer. Digimon Adventure is getting a new rebooted series that is set in 2020. It's going to air from April 2020 and it's going to feature the original adventure cast. What am I supposed to think about that? It's when Tai is in the 5th grade and is set in 2020. It's a massive shock. It does send seismic shocks throughout the Digimonverse in terms of the community, and I was surprised. I really was surprised and kind of annoyed, but at the same time I'm trying to understand why they've done this, and I think it's quite simple. It does seem like Digimon Adventure Tri and the next movie, Last Evolution Kizuna, is banking to be a success, and Tri was a success in their eyes to justify a new series. There must have been enough attention and need from the fans and from the community to warrant a new series. I think that setting it in 2020 allows Digimon to truly flourish, because the digital age now is not anything you could have predicted before. However, I think that the digital age, which it was set in 1999, was very, I don't know, it was very relatable, and the stories, nothing felt out of date. It felt really charming. So I don't know how they're gonna manage this. Well, I do know they're gonna set it in this world, but why? Why? And also, it does seem there's been quite a bit of a character redesign. Oh, not redesign. The outfit's been redesigned. Joe looks pretty much the same. They are sticking quite true and close to the original designs that we were used to in Digimon Adventure. It makes me scared. I am scared, in all honesty. Why do they need to Why do they need to redo this? I guess fundamentally the original adventure casts are far too popular, and if they were to reboot it completely with a new set of people, it wouldn't have the same effect. You know, someone actually told me about this a couple months ago and I said, nah, that's not the case. It's probably the same as Yu-Gi-Oh! Or the latest Digimon, Applemon, whereby every couple of years they redo the Digimon series and you got a new season with a new cast and a new canon and a new timeline, etc. But it seems like why the same characters, and it's problematic. From a selfish perspective, it's problematic for me because, guys, I've got literally around 10 videos ready for you guys about Digimon, about certain characters and certain discussion topics, and I feel like that's been either annulled or it will be incomplete because of the fact that, although I guess this is a separate canon, a separate verse, a separate dimension, well, I say that because of the fact that it's the same characters but set in a different timeline, but they're the same age, as in they're younger. They're two distinct canons, and I'm not one to really hark on about more of the, oh, this is I'm not a canon soldier or anything. It's just that, let's say I talk about Kari, we might find out more about Kari. There might be some feats or some personality traits from Kari that is expressed in this new series which wasn't before, and that makes my videos either incomplete or I'm missing something out, because I'm gonna always pull from adventure and also from the movies where there is any representation for these characters whereby they express these characteristics or they done anything of note. I feel like it's quite difficult for me to really make video essays on certain characters or make really in-depth videos on, because of the fact that I need to now wait for this new series to be complete, or I need to wait for more of this new series to come out. So that's just my own selfish perspective, and I think the wider discussion is, I don't think everyone's happy. I really don't think everyone's happy. They're like thinking, why are you, if it's not broken, why touch it? Look, what they done with Tri and what they done with Kizuna, with Last Evolution Kizuna, is fine. They are building on the characters. They're going in a chronological order. They're getting older. We finally got new stuff. There's new challenges. Yeah, sure, they've kind of missed the boat and dropped the ball on a couple of things throughout Tri, and maybe, who knows, throughout the next movie. But why would you do a hard rewind back? And it's just gonna completely confuse and muddle things up. I'm hoping they have an explanation for this, but I doubt it. It's simply they're trying to recapture a new audience whilst also maintaining the base that they have with Adventure. Adventure is the most popular iteration of Digimon. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the best though. It really doesn't, because people will say that Tamers is arguably the best season of Digimon, and you know what? It'll be difficult to argue back with them. I think that the new card game that is being introduced alongside this new series will play some part in this. I don't know whether they're gonna incorporate this card game, but regardless of whether they incorporate it or not, it's jarring, it's difficult, and I'm struggling to understand, really struggling to understand why they've done this. Now guys, I know I'm probably ranting or just chatting bollocks to you lot, but I'm stretching here. I don't know. I have no clue what to think about this, and I didn't want to script anything. I just wanted to get the mic in front of me and just say my raw thought, and I'm gonna invite every single one of you, and please do comment down below. I have no idea what to think about this. Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? Do you think they should have left these characters alone? Do you think they should incorporate a multiversal or a universe whereby if they're gonna reuse old characters, they should pick and choose or mix up from all of the seasons of Digimon so that it's more fan servicey, but at the same time, hey, if you're gonna use old characters, this is the best way to do it. Use old characters, I don't know, use Takeru and whatnot, and just do it like that. Or will we need a mixture of Digimon? Will we see Digimon from the latter series such as Frontier, etc., make an appearance in this new Digimon Adventure Anime series that's going to be airing on Sunday 9 AM in Japan time? I'm not too certain, but oh yeah, fun fact. So this took the time slot of Kitaro, and Kitaro took the time slot of Dragon Ball Super. So there was a lot of talk saying that, oh, Dragon Ball Super is going to come back on Kitaro's slot, but now it's Digimon. So well then, let's see what happens there. Now I don't want to take any more of your time. Again, comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Personally, I think it's a bad thing, it's a mistake. I think it shows a lack of confidence in the product, a lack of confidence in the Digimon property to truly build a new audience. If they're gonna do adventure, cool, use adventure, but set it in a different location. Don't set it in Japan with tie and them. Maybe we know that tie and them exist, but we can set it with a international cast, another cast that is set in another part of the world. Maybe that's just an idea. Maybe that's gonna help, and you could have the cameos from Tai, from Mimi, from Matt, etc. You could have some of these the original cast make a cameo appearance for a season, for a couple episodes, for maybe a season or two, and then they leave and they regurgitate that cast so that it's always fresh. I don't know. I really don't know. Will we see Kid Mako in this new adventure series? I don't know. I hope so. I hope not. I don't know. What else am I supposed to say? Regardless, anyway, please make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. You may now exit DIMZY'S domain. Thank you, goodbye. Take care. Don't die.